boy who smoked in secret, who stole things and then wept with guilt, who miserably failed in his initial law practices. A man whose hands were twisted, neck was grabbed, and he was thrown out of a train in South Africa just because his skin was brown and his name was an Indian. He shattered, he broke, he stumbled, and yet from those very ashes emerged a person who is today known as the father of our nation. When such a man says that truth is supreme and non-violence is the ultimate force, that's definitely not a theory whispered in the ivory towers. It's a truth forged in the furnaces of life itself, tested by struggle and proven by the power of change. Mahatma Gandhi said, truth is God, because when truth stands, nation stands. And when truth falls, even empires collapse. History has proven this. The British Empire stood on propaganda, false promises, lies. But Mahatma Gandhi stood in open, fearless, bare, transparent, and millions of people followed him. Why? Transparency, a much needed element in today's society. Look at the Ukraine-Russia war. The whole world witnessed the bloodshed, cities crumbling, lives getting lost. But do you know what made the situation even worse? The double faces of the world powers. Promises of peace on one side with Ukraine and secret business dealings of oils and gases on the other with Russia. Words of support in the daylight and betrayal in the dark. This dishonesty did not heal wounds, it deepens them. It shows us how the lack of transparency and truth could shake not only a single nation but the whole world. A very famous quotation, an eye for an eye will make the whole world go blind. Mahatma Gandhi was mocked a lot because he chose the path of non-violence. That's not because he was weak, but rather he was much aware of the fact that in a nation under British control, non-violence is much more effective and powerful than violence itself. Dandi March, the Great Salt March, and endless satyagrahas. No bloodshed, no bullets, no force used. And yet, the whole world watched as millions of people stood together, peacefully resisting injustice and shook the mightiest empire without even firing a single shot. That's the power of non-violence. Violence even today could be highly dangerous, often leading to serious injuries and deaths of the protester by the hands of safeguard forces. Even it could be exploited by the government to justify the crackdowns and ultimately leading to withdrawal of the public support from the movement. Truth and non-violence are two visible pillars, but Gandhiji had a third one, unity. He bounded all the Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs under one tricolor and showed us that when a nation is divided, it's weak, but when it's united, it's unstoppable. Just a few weeks ago, a vital bridge in Jammu collapsed due to heavy rainfalls. Our army engineers in just 12 hours constructed a 110-foot bridge over the Tavi River. That bridge was not just made up of steel and iron, that's made up of unity. It's a living proof that when we are together, we can handle any obstacle. Last but not the least, non-violence is not just a physical scenario, it's more about the internal peace. We all have experienced that words penetrate deeper than weapons. Do you know, Gandhiji practiced silence every Monday, a Moon Vrat, because he believed if you cannot control your tongue, you certainly cannot control your anger. In today's world of social media, where one reckless comment can start a useless fight, just imagine if we started practicing Gandhi's silence, how many conflicts would simply resolve. So, is Gandhi's philosophy outdated? Certainly not. It's more alive than ever. Gandhiji does not belong to 1947 alone. He belonged to this generation, to us. He does not ask us to worship him. He asks us to be the change we want to see in the world. If a a man with nothing more than a walking stick and determination, could shape the mightiest empire in history, then we all, united by his philosophy, can certainly make this world a better place to live in, full of transparency, honesty, peace, and justice. With these lines, I would like to conclude my declamation. And remember, Gandhi's philosophy is not just about the past, it's the heartbeat of the present and hope for the future. Thank you. Jai Hind.